I think Kaido was supposed to be that impenetrable wall, because we remember the Yonko, the four emperors, and Yonko, by the way, comes from the word yon, four, so it means the four emperors. And the Yonko, the four emperors, have been always hyped since their introduction that they are the strongest. They are the rulers of the sea, and they each individually were portrayed as strong enough to reign in their territory, to be kind of untouchable by the Marines and by the world government. And that had been shown to be the case with Whitebeard alone clashing with the whole manpower, the Whitebeard pirates under Whitebeard, having been able to clash with the whole manpower of the Marines, being even aided by the Shichibukai, the seven warlords. And it was clear, because people always have that power scaling discussion: is an emperor above admiral, or are the Shichibukai, the seven warlords, are they close in level to admiral or emperor, the Yonko? And from a narrative perspective, it just makes sense that an emperor needs to be at least a bit above one admiral to pose such a threat that going all out for the Marines would not be impossible, but lead to such huge casualties that any other emperor could use that to devastate or completely obliterate the Marines. So this is what's kind of like portrayed as this scale, the power balance in the world of One Piece. And emperors are portrayed as being the single strongest individuals. And think what would be the consequence of Luffy growing so strong at any given point in the story, now or in the future. Doesn't matter. Luffy being so strong that he, in a clear fight one-on-one versus any Yonko, goes out as the winner. What would be the consequence? And the moment you answer that question, you come to the conclusion that there can't be much after that. That will be the final endpoint of the story. It will be really hard to introduce a more formidable, a more powerful foe, an adversary that again poses a threat to Luffy. So let's assume you pop a senzu bean, yeah, like Dragon Ball style. Have
Hey, Cell!
Luffy regenerates
Senzu
back to full power.
No!
His max, his absolute potential best. And then kind of like Son Goku style, like him popping a senzu bean for Cell.
That's that good
Pop a senzu bean
shit.
for Kaido. Have him also be at his best, his peak. So both completely fresh at their best, and have them battle it out. Let's assume, what would be the consequence of Luffy beating Kaido? It would mean that Luffy would be stronger than Kaido. It would mean Luffy would require a higher bounty than Kaido. Kaido being right now the person in the One Piece world with the person that's still alive with the highest known bounty in the world of One Piece. In consequence, Luffy would be the new person with the highest bounty in the world of One Piece. And Kaido's bounty being kinda close to Whitebeard and not far off from even Gold Roger. One might ask, would Luffy's bounty then be higher than Whitebeard's? Or even higher than Goldie Rogers? So you see where that leads. So I think Wano Kuni's purpose was a battle, an all-out battle against two emperors, against Kaido and Big Mom. They were supposed to lose. Whether or not we see a comeback of these two, I will address. But the purpose was to beat them. But I think it was never laid out to become a one-on-one defeat. I think this is what many fans see, that Luffy can match with Kaido, he can match with the other emperors, but he should not be at the exact level of them. He should not have surpassed them yet.